Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. This is one I've been really looking forward to recording for a while because we have a couple of mystery packs, but this time they both have slabs in them, so something a little bit different. I haven't done slabs before. We have one that is from Pokeworld, so this is their yellow edition, which is currently out of stock, but it seems to come in and out of stock a bit, but they've got some of their other sort of comparable packs available. And then I've got one which is a mystery pack, which I picked up from a show that I went to a couple of weeks ago. I did not catch the name of the vendor. I'm hoping that they've got a card or something in there so I can actually share that, but that's also got a graded card in it as well. So the Pokeworld pack comes with a PSA graded card. It has one hit card, and then it's got 3 booster packs as well. And then in addition to that, there's a 1 in 10 chance of picking up some sort of sealed product. So it might be a booster box or an ETB or something similar to that. And then the other mystery pack has a graded card. I don't know, they didn't say whether it was PSA or TCG or one of the others. And then there's 1 booster pack and 1 high-end hit card. So let's get down to it and see what we've got. There we go, so it is PSA. So I'll pop that one down to the side to start with. We have our graded card, which is Rocket Zapdos from the Celebrations from 25th Anniversary collection, which is really cool. I've actually got a thing for the legendary birds. They're sort of something that I'm starting to get a bit more into and sort of aim to specifically collect a bit. So, and then we have our 4 packs. So they'd say 3, so I've got a bonus pack in here. We have Black Bolt and White Flare, which I am trying to master, so always happy for those. Surging Sparks, which is another one that I'm collecting. And then Destined Rivals, which is one that I open when there isn't anything else to open. But I know there's a few people who are trying to get it, so here you go, Kathy. If I get one of the top cards, I'll let you know, because I know she's still got a few that she's looking for. And then our PSA card. So I'll save the graded cards for the end. And I'll open up this one as well. I may as well get all the product out together. So we have a Japanese pack there. I'm trying to sneak a look at the... No, that's the front, so that's the back. So Japanese graded card, so it's TCG for that one. A Japanese hit card and a Japanese booster pack. So I'm not sure which set that's from. I'm not as familiar with the Japanese ones. Our hit card is, I've forgotten the name of that. Is that Pheasantipity? And then I don't think there was anything else in there. No. So I'm sorry, I can't tell you who this is actually from. It was just one that I came across at a card show that I was at over in Thomastown. So yeah, so we will start with the packs. Now I'll put this one up on a display as well. I can check the value of these. I'm assuming that they're not going to be huge, given one's Japanese and one's sort of, I'm not sure if that's a promo card or anything special, but those ones I think generally you tend to be worth a few dollars each, but we'll see how we go. How do we have our rip spot? As I said, I'm not sure what set this is actually from, so I don't even know what hit cards I'm looking for at the moment. So we have Rellor, Bronzor, Murkrow, a Bomber Snow, and a trainer card of some description. So there we go, it would have been one from the back to the front. So the Bomber Snow would be a hit card, I'm assuming. But there you go, I've shown my worth. I can name the Japanese Pokemon. So we'll go Destined Rivals packs, and then we'll have a look at the 2 graded cards, see what we've got there. I'm sort of hoping that at least one of them is some sort of full art card, just because it looks pretty. I don't expect them to be high value cards given the boxes that they come from, but you know, anything that's a graded card is going to be more than what I've got at the moment, so we'll see what we've got. So this is the Destined Rivals pack. I don't need to name these because obviously you can read them yourself, and I tend to try not to name them just because I kind of prefer talking over it instead. It means that if there's one that I don't recognise for some reason, or that I'm going to have trouble pronouncing, then it's not going to stand out as much. Oops. Electric and Crustle. So nothing in that pack. I would absolutely love to get the Butthole Pikachu because it's one that is out of my price range to buy. I'll instead spend all that money on packs to try and rip it instead. I've got Jake sitting here going, yep, I'm sure you would too. But at least there's still bits and pieces of Surging Sparks around. So I actually picked up a pre-order for a Surging Sparks booster bundle the other day. So it's not impossible to find like some of the others. But at the moment I'm chasing, what is it? Paldea Evolved and Obsidian Flame. I need to get just 3 packs of each for another video that I'm working on. Klefki and Skeledirge, no hits in that one. It's okay because we have my favourites other than 151. 151 is like my definite favourite, but the Black Bolt and White Flare are very close second, equal second, being 2 sets. So I'm always happy to open them. And you know, I do love the hit rates in this, although half the time when I open these with 151, I end up almost matching it with the hits from 151, which is a bit, don't know how I managed that. No, nothing in that one. Come on, we're being let down here. Hopefully there's something good in the graded cards. Not that it's their fault what's in the packs, obviously, but there we go. Last pack. It is a shame I don't have the name of that other, the other place to be able to tell you where the things were from, but yeah, it was. I've got 2 others, and I think they've actually got the name of the seller on them. But these ones, this one unfortunately didn't. There we go. We've got a Pokeball, Cubchoo, which I think I already have, but at least it's better than nothing. Cryogonal and Landorus Hollow, so no big hits in that. Alright, so now we've got our graded cards. I'm assuming that TCG is over on that side. So we have Maractus. I actually really like this card. I'm very much not disappointed. And it is 9, so I wasn't really looking at getting a specific grade or anything. I'm like more than happy with a 9. That's pretty cool actually. So it's a Japanese one, obviously, but you know, I know the Pokemon, so as that show you in the thing. And then we have a very exciting PSA graded card, and we have a Prismatic Evolutions Reverse Holo Jolteon. It's not one that I would have really thought of grading, but apparently someone has thought that's worth it. Still a cool card, just a standard reverse holo, but and it's a Gem Mint 10, so there we go. I have my first PSA 10 card, so that's a bit of fun. I don't see it like hitting any records for value, but you know, it is what it is. That's still a cool card though. So I've been off to do some research, and as I expected, the Zapdos and the Serendipity are both about $4 or $5. What surprised me though was that the Jolteon Reverse Holo, and I had to sort of filter through and make sure it wasn't a Pokeball or a Master Ball price that I was looking at, but the Jolteon is actually in a Gem Mint 10 from PSA is worth about $50, which I wasn't expecting that. I had not really considered reverse holo something that I would personally grade, but obviously someone out there has, and yeah, so that's actually about a $50 card, which fits in well with the value of the box. I think it was around $100, so a $50 card would be, you know, well and truly up there with what I'd expect from a mystery box, because obviously the values in those is going to be a bit variable, but especially with the extra pack in there as well, and 3 of the 4 being sets that I'm actually chasing is always nice. But yeah, no, so I was really happy with that. The Maractus was about $20, which, you know, it's not PSA, but, you know, if it's not a 10, it kind of, I don't think it matters all that much. But I was really happy to get full art. I like the card. It's from Battle Partners, which is the Japanese Journey Together, I believe. And yeah, it's a nice card. I actually really like it. It's actually by the same artist who did the Snorlax in Destined Rivals, I think, and did the Watchog in Black Bolt, White Flare, I can't remember which one. I'm starting to get into artists and their different styles, and that's one that I've sort of started to recognise, partly because the arts in those all look pretty much identical with the blocky squares in the background in the grass. But yeah, so that's a bit of random trivia there. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.